evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the home team. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. And it's Longley in at the 5.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Malone.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Cheeks passes to Tony. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Jordan. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Longley passes to Jordan. And stolen by Erving. And the basket by Tony.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Down low. Here's Rodman. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. On the break. Here's Erving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Here's Rodman. Here's Jordan to win the run. And the basket by Pippen.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Cheeks. Right side, Erving. Chicago with a rebound. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Jordan with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Tony. Pass to Cheeks. It's tipped. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Erving. He takes it in. And Erving powers it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Rodman. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Malone. Left side, Erving. Iavaroni. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your home team, Marc Iavaroni.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Goes up on the wing. Uses the glass to drop it in.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
The home team calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Here's Cheeks. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Malone. Here's Tony. Some solid defense from Jordan.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Harper. Jordan, the pass to Harper. And he makes no mistakes. Slam dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Tony. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Cheeks. Now here's Erving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Malone. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Harper. Here's Pippen from 7 feet. Here's Tony. Outside Jones. Pass to Erving. Over Jordan. And Erving, the bucket on the assist from Jones. Erving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Jordan. Here's Harper. Here's Rodman. Still without a bucket. Here's Jordan. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Tony. Pass to Jones. Here's Pippen, defended by Jones. Now Jordan. Here's Pippen. Now here's Jordan. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. And Chicago again with a bucket. Jordan's gone 4 for 6 from the floor here tonight. The home team calls timeout. Here's Tony. Pass to Jones. Good chance here for Erving. And the baseline jumper goes down. Erving's got 9 points.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Harper. And here's Jordan. He's guarded by Erving. Fires from 14. The rebound by Malone. Pippen's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Tony. Chicago grabs the miss.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Shoots it from the high post. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tony passes to Erving. Tries it from 16. Longley with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Harper passes to Jordan. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Throw no good for Jordan. Here's Iavaroni, outside Jones. Pass to Edwards. Here's Malone. And he drops it in from the low post. Malone's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Jordan with it. He's guarded by Erving. Jordan, pass to Harper. That one goes in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Edwards.
Bulls foul. Long foul. First personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Jed Buechler. Steve Kerr.
Here's Iavaroni. Erving, the pass to Edwards. Back to Erving. 5 on the clock. Jones' shot is good. And the Bulls call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. Here's Kukoc. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Jones, the pass to Erving. Stripped away. Here's Kerr. Pass to Kukoc. Jordan with it. Inside. Here's Kerr. And it's Erving with a rebound. Unloads from 13. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. Now Jordan, defended by Jones. To the wing, right side. Pass to Rodman. Jordan against Jones. Puts it up. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now Jordan. Here's Buechler. Back to Jordan. Pass to Kukoc. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jordan. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Jordan's gotten 6 of 10 from the floor. Very efficient. Left side Erving. Here's Malone. Hits the jump hook. Malone's gotten his third basket of the night. There's a minute 26 left now in the first quarter. Here's Kukoc. Still no points. Pass to Jordan. Here's Kerr. Guarded by Edwards. Kerr, no good. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Out on his own on the break. Here's Kukoc. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Edwards finds Erving. Takes the three. Oh, he drains it. His sixth making 9 tries so far.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
46 seconds left in the first. Here's Kerr. Bushler, pass to Rodman. Here's Jordan. He's guarded by Erving. Jordan against Erving. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Outside Jones. Here's Tony. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Mix passes to Tony. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Johnson, and it's Edwards in at the point. Pass to Kukoc. To the right side. Here's Kerr. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Pippen's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. On the court right now. Second quarter for the Bulls. And it's Kerr in at the 2-guard spot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Pippen. Out to the wing. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Here's Tony. There's a screen. Pass to Mix. Outside Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has gotten his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Pippen, defended by Jones. Here's Pippen. Mix pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Johnson. Puts up the 8-footer. And that one hits the back iron. The Bulls trail by 9. Here's Pippen. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And down it goes. 2 points.
Listen, you give a gooder that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Kukoc has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Tony. Johnson with it. Deflected. Brown with it. No made baskets yet. Here's Pippen, defended by Jones. To the inside, and stolen by Jones. And here's the fast break. The pull-up. Edwards, that's good.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Kerr. Pass to Kukoc. Oh, and Johnson with a block. In transition, here they come. Pull-up jumper, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Here's Simpkins. Back to Jordan. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jordan's got 16 points now. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Cheeks. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Jordan. He's got 16. Pass to Simpkins. Jordan with it. 14 feet away. Mix pulls it in. Here's Tony, covered by Jordan. Here's Cheeks. From the high post, he drills it. Cheeks has gotten 4 this quarter.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Kerr, pass to Kukoc. Now Jordan. Rebounded by Johnson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Cheeks. And a missed layup. Here's Kerr. He's scoreless. Pass to Kukoc. Here's the pick. Over Jones. Here's Wennington. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Cheeks. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here's Jordan to the middle. No good with a layup. Now Jones to the left side wing. Pass to Cheeks. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. So both teams changing it up here. Jordan with it. He's got 16. Rodman, the pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen to the paint. Here's Rodman. Jones with the block. And they're running. Here's Cheeks. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. There's a screen. Here's Harper. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And both free throws good for Jordan. Here's Cheeks.
Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 11. 16 feet out. And Erving, the bucket on the assist from Jones. Erving's got 16 points now. Now here's Jordan. 18 points for him. Pass to Harper. Here's Pippen. To the wing on the left. Inside. And stolen by Jones. And they're on the break. Erving, that's good. He's got 18.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Rodman. Jordan with it. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Over Jones. Jones with some nice D.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's Cheeks. And no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. Pippen, pass to Jordan. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Here's Cheeks. Pass to Jones. Here's Cheeks. Fires, high post. Chicago with a rebound. Longley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen, defended by Jones. They set a pick. Drives to the hoop. Pippen, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Got it. Jones has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Here's Harper. Pass to Rodman. Down low. Pippen. And that one is hammered home.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Cheeks. On the wing, Erving. 18 points for him. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now. Erving against Jordan. Pass to Pippen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, Scottie Pippen.
First one falls for him.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Knocked away. In transition, here they come. Here's Tony. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Rodman. No points yet. Pass to Pippen. Six on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Tony. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Erving, the pass to Cheeks. Here's Tony. Outside Jones. Fires for 3. Longley with a rebound. Longley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. Over to the wing. Kukoc, the pass to Pippen. They set the pick. Pass to Longley. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Erving. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Tony. Here's Malone. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Malone's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Rodman. No points so far. Here's Pippen. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Tony. Cans it with nobody near him. Give him 8.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harper. Inside. Here's Pippen. And Chicago again with a bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Tony. Give him 8 points now. And that'll do it for the first half of play. They lead by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, everybody. It's game 2, and things are a little rocky right now for the Chicago Bulls.
Man, it's tough to win on the road, Shaq, but they're not trailing by much. But the hostile environment is not helping them.
Whoever wins tonight has command of this series. I think it's going to come down to the end. Get your popcorn ready.
Oh, I got my popcorn ready, and I got my soda ready.
We got a lot of popcorn to got to get ready for you, big fella.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking yours and Kenny's popcorn. Give it to me now.
I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. Here's Pippen, and it's Cheeks in at the point guard position. Pippen, pass to Harper. Here's Rodman. Pass to Pippen. Now Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses. And for Chicago, and it's Pippen in at the small forward position. Here's Tony. Malone, pass to Tony. Doesn't go for him.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Right wing. Here's Jordan. Soft touch off the glass. Jordan's got 20 points.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Here's Tony, covered by Jordan. Tony passes to Malone, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
The ball goes to your home team.
Here's Cheeks. Pass to Malone.
You know, he's such a load to deal with inside because Malone's intensity and relentlessness down there makes defenses almost have to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Harper. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Jordan. And there's a pick. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. This will be a sports shot at the line here in this one.
Shooting for Chicago, Michael Jordan. One shot.
Throws good. Jordan.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
It's picked off. Pass to Harper. Here's Rodman. And here's Jordan. 23 points in the game. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
Shooting for Chicago, Michael Jordan. At the line for one.
And that one misses. Erving against Jordan. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for your home team, Marc Iavaroni.
The Bulls trail by 5. Here's Harper. Pass to Jordan. Iavaroni pulls it in.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Tony passes to Cheeks. Right side, Erving. To the paint. Here's Malone. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Malone's got 11 points.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Here's Pippen. He's got 14. Pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. The 3. Oh, he he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Pippen wasting no time firing off that pass there.
Here's Tony, covered by Jordan. From 9 feet. Here's Malone, and he dunks it down.
Oh, Moses Malone. That was a major lead throw down.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Pippen. Here's Longley. To the inside. Here's Harper. And it's all from three-point range.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Harper. Pass to Rodman. Here's Longley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Here's Rodman. Iavaroni pulls it in. Iavaroni's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Erving. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
Rodman shot is good.
Scottie Pippen.
Here's Tony. Give him 8 points now. Over Jordan. And the basket by Tony. Tony's got 10 points in the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Harper. Now Jordan. They set the pick. Driving to the basket, and the shot goes down. Jordan's got 9 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Tony. 10 points for him. Pass to Malone. Chicago with a rebound. Longley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Harper. Jordan with it. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Erving. 4 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders in the foul room so he can get to the line.
Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Cheeks. Pass to Erving. Out to the right wing. Here's Cheeks. To the middle. Malone. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Known as being a top-tier rebounder, Malone is a commanding presence on both ends and a very valuable part of this team.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Pass to Jordan from the high post, and he hits the jump shot. Jordan's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Cheeks. Malone, pass to Tony. Outside Erving. Here's Iavaroni. Clock at 6. Back to Erving. Pass to Tony. Launches the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now. Chicago trailing here. Here's Harper. Here's Longley. Here's Pippen. No good. That would have tied it. And he drives in. Here's Iavaroni. And the layup is good off the glass. Iavaroni's got 7.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Pippen. 18 points for him. Pass to Kukoc to the paint. And slam dunked by Jordan.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
This is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Michael Jordan, shooting.
He throws good. Jordan. Here's Tony. 10 points for him. Pass to Erving. Inside. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Harper. Here's Kukoc. Here's Pippen. Down low. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There it is right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
Here's Tony. It's a 1-point game. Outside Erving. Pass to Tony. And there's the screen. An open look for Erving. Here's Iavaroni. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Pippen. Iavaroni pulls it in. Iavaroni's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jones. Here's Tony. Iavaroni. Pass to Malone. And he gets it back. Tries yet again. And he lays it in. Malone's got 16 points now.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pippen, pass to Kukoc. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded by Erving. Jordan against Erving. Now here's Jordan. Tightly guarded. Longley. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and will make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he sinks the second. Here's Pippen. 18 points for him. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Wennington. Covered by Johnson. Here's Pippen. There's the triple. Rebounded by Johnson.
And you never want to give a shooter like him any look.
Jones' shot is good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Edwards, he's checked in for Erving. Chicago making a switch here. 1:52 left in the third. Kerr, pass to Kukoc. To snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Johnson. Kukoc has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Pass to Mix. Here's Tony. And here's Edwards. Here's Tony. He's got 10. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Tony's got 13.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Pippen. 18 points for him. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. And the layup is good. Pippen's got 20 points.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
Here's Tony. He's got 13. Pass to Jones. Here's Tony. And it's Chicago with a board.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Kerr, pass to Pippen. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter here. Wellington passes to Kerr over Edwards. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Kerr's gotten his first basket of the night.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And it's Jones in at the 3. Here's Cheeks. Simpkins grabs the miss. Simpkins has got 4 rebounds now.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Wennington. Kerr, pass to Wennington. Jordan, a good look. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Zero hesitation. Jordan showing complete confidence in his shooting ability.
So it's the home team now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Cheeks. Plenty of space. And right on target. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. The Bulls trail by 5. Here's Kerr. Pass to Kukoc. Now here's Jordan. Kerr, pass to Kukoc. The shot no good. Now here's Richardson. He's covered closely.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Kerr, pass to Simpkins. Here's Kerr, pass to Wellington, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Hey, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Cheeks. Knocked loose. Richardson, the pass to Malone. Here's Cheeks. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Malone. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, Moses is such a capable scorer. He can carry the load all by himself at times.
The Bulls trail by 9. And here's Jordan. Pass to Bushler. To the middle. Jordan misses. A touch under 2.5 minutes in pass now here in the fourth. There's a screen. And that goes out of bounds. Keep possession. Erving's checked in for Richardson. Chicago making a switch here. So it's the home team now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Erving finds Jones. 5 to shoot. Erving up top. The 3 is up. Here's Malone. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Richardson's checked in for Erving. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Jordan. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. Third personal foul. First team foul. Coming into the floor for their home team. Number 8, Marc Iavaroni.
Here's Cheeks. From the line. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
The Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Jordan. And that time also a missed shot.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm. Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Kukoc. Back to Jordan. From the arc. Fires in the triple.
Well, Bushler can absolutely drain it from deep. He's got a nice stroke on that jumper.
Here's Cheeks. Down low, mix. Here's Malone. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Substitution for your home team. Julius Erving.
But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
No one near him. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Erving making it hot.
Here's Kerr. Pass to Jordan. Inside. And Kerr gets it to go.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Kerr's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Here's Cheeks. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. The Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. the wing, Erving. Covered by Jordan. Clock at 6. Here's Jones. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, the work ethic of Jones, very admirable. When he's on the court, he's giving you everything he has.
And he makes a first. Jones hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Kerr, pass to Pippen. Jordan with it. He's guarded by Erving. Pass to Tony. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Pippen. Now Jordan. And slam dumped by Jordan.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Tony.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances right.
Jones up top. Here's Tony. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Coming out of the floor for the Oklahoma team, number 10, Maurice Cheeks.
Here's Tony. To the paint. Here's Erving. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got 9 rebounds now. The Bulls trail by 12. Here's Kerr. Kukoc, the pass to Jordan, and Erving comes to help. Here's Kerr. Pass to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 40 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now here's Erving. On target from about 13 feet. Erving's got 4 points in the quarter.
So many different ways he can attack you. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
Pass to Jordan. Out to the right wing. Here's Kerr. Ooh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Here's Tony. Here's Iavaroni. Here's Tony. Here's Cheeks. That one's wide left.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Pippen. Now here's Jordan. Down low. Over to the left wing. Wide open. Kukoc, no good.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Into the lane. And the basket by Tony.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Kukoc. To the middle. Here's Kerr. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice job there with the body control from Steve Kerr, not allowing the defense to knock him off his stride.
Kerr's gone 50% from the field. 3 out of 6. Here's Tony. To the inside. Here's Malone. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Pippen. Pass to Rodman. Here's Pippen. Here's the three. Jordan up top. Just 5 on the clock. Iavaroni pulls it in.
The shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Tony. Lets it go from deep. Malone, pass to Cheeks. Here's Malone. Shot from 12. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
A minute 50 left in the final quarter. Here's Tony. Chicago with a rebound. Jordan with it. Going inside. And he gets that one. Jordan's got 44.
And, you know, Jordan loves muscling in through contact. Takes a lot of pride in overcoming all challenges when he's taking the ball to the hoop.
And the first one at the line is good. The Bulls making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both shots. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. Jordan with it. Here's Kerr. Sinks the tray. Kerr's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, this is what the defense has to be doing against Kerr because he stays so cool and composed in getting off his shot.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Tony passes to Malone. Pass to Tony. Six on the shot clock. Tipped away and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Jordan. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Tony. Shoots it from the corner. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Jordan, the pass to Kerr. Here's Pippen. Pass to Kerr. And here's Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time now for our player of the game.
Bye.